Now that was hard work. Oh, whew. Cole and myself, well, we were physically and mentally just drained. But I've got rent covered, so we'll at least have a place to hang our head.
You see my pajamas?
They're under your bed, because I was...
Man, don't put stuff under my bed. Damn it.
I totally didn't even think about it, but you leave on the bed.
For God's sakes, it's probably been 5 years since anybody's vacuumed underneath that bed.
I'm sorry, I didn't even think about it.
My dad and I live two completely different ways, and we have two different ways of thinking and behaving. We're having little clashes here and there. Living here with my dad is not the way I imagined it to be. It's much harder.
Are you gonna sleep in that?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's what the average person wears. They don't have Air Tahiti Nui, first-class lounge PJs. I'm sorry.
This is...
They got my house, and I was out on the street.
We're up a creek without a paddle.
I was living in my mom's van.
It's okay, man. That's all I can take.
This morning, we were absolutely exhausted, both of us.
Want coffee?
Sure. Doing manual labor, drywall stuff. It is very, very hard work.
Your back hurts?
I'm looking forward to meeting Linda from the construction site because I'd like to know more about her, to see if she's someone we'd potentially like to help.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how are you?
Good morning. I'm all right. Come on in, guys. You want some coffee?
if you have some, that would be
I
great.
do.
Coffee and donuts, what more can you ask for?
So I wanted to see what's going on with you guys because, you know, maybe some of my experiences
Any advice we can
can
take?
help
Yeah.
you guys.
We needed a job yesterday. We weren't going to make the rent last night.
So you guys are doing the day-to-day thing right now, huh?
Yeah.
It's really hard when you just kind of live in hand to mouth. I actually had a job in Imperial Beach and a house. I was up 13 feet up on their roof, and a line came alive, and I got shocked and knocked off down to the asphalt. And I was bleeding out of my mouth and nose, and I was trying to get up. Well, what I didn't know is I had broken L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. They put 2 8-inch rods and 6 3-inch screws in my back. I didn't have any insurance. To this day, I owe to the people that fixed my back. They got my house, and I was out on the street.
I can't imagine what it must be like to be her. It just blew me away. When you were homeless,
Yeah, where did you
sleep?
like,
Where did
sleep?
you-
I was in a river bottom.
Just like in a sleeping bag or something?
How long were you living down there?
Almost a year.
Her life, it fell apart completely. How do you get back up from that? Can you? Now that, I mean, you're kind of on your feet and you're you know,
I'm getting there.
what's it like?
Ever since I got off the streets, I volunteer at a church.
What do you do exactly?
Me?
Yeah.
On Saturdays, when I want to sleep in, I get up at 4:30 so I can go open the church. We lay out a meal for 20 to 40 homeless people.
What makes you still want to get up at 4:30 in the morning and go do
It's
this?
not a matter of want. Somebody got up in the morning to open the church for me, huh? So I could
Paying
take
it
a
forward.
shower. Pay it forward. Got it. But the important thing is that you guys put into place all the safeties you can so that that doesn't happen to you. Get a good support network. And you guys got each other, too. You guys need to lift each other up, you know, and be patient and loving and kind with each other. I can't emphasize this enough.
Well, we got some glasses.
This afternoon, we're gonna have to figure out how to get some food and some things, so we're gonna have to go out there and hustle a little bit.
Let's go back here and find the cheapest stuff we can.
Cups, God, dude, awfully expensive.
2 for $1.
Okay, now we're talking.
Hi, how you doing?
Can we see what our whole total is, and then I'll say if I want it? Survey says.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll go wild and crazy. We'll keep it.
Yeah.
What's all the milk for?
We feed a lot of people.
Do you?
What context?
We have like a homeless shelter.
Oh, really?
Do you need volunteers?
Oh, I could always use volunteers.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. My name is Kathy.
Hi, it's Greg, and this is my son,
Greg.
Cole.
Hi,
Good
how
to
are you?
meet you.
Yeah. Let me help you do this.
Oh, I love that. Mine is the yellow van out there, or you can put the groceries in. It'd be a big help.
We'd be hurt if you didn't ask. We need to find out more about Kathy and her home for the homeless.
If you guys really want to help, could you come over for dinner and help me around the house then?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
No problem. You want to give us a ride?
Yes, I would be happy to.
Okay.
And see if she is the kind of person that I would like to help.
How many people do you feed per night?
We usually have 35 to 40 people every night.
Yeah?
Anybody who comes to my house and asks for food, I feed them.
Your house?
Yeah, and anybody who needs a place to stay,
No
I'll give
questions
them.
asked?
No. They're cold, you give them a blanket, you take care of them.
As long as you're not getting taken advantage of.
If they're hungry, they eat it. That's not taking advantage.
Huh.
This is it. I sure appreciate your help.
Oh, hey, it's our pleasure.
Hi, guys. Cole, this is our family. This is Irene.
Hi. How are you
Her
doing?
son, Kevin.
That's my son,
Kevin?
Kevin.
The house was maybe 1,800 square feet at the most.
And this is Judy's daughter,
Hi, how are you?
Amber.
And I think there was 15 people living in there.
This is her daughter, Sarah. This is her daughter, Patience.
Hi.
No quiz, right?
Daughter, Ashley.
Having to cook food for all those people, it's just awe-inspiring.
Hey, bring around the roses. We're gonna do something.
There was children that ran in age from very young to 15 or 16, really nice kids, and the smiles on their faces, and they had nothing, not a luxury in their life, but they were happy. There was just love all over that house.
I'd always made fun of homeless people. They need money, and I said, why don't you get a job? I had no heart. But God has a sense of humor. And within a short time, I had 8 people living at my home. They just started coming to me.
How much do you think you spend a week?
At least $200
Now, how are you affording to do this?
for my Social Security.
For more information about how you can help organizations who aid those in need, please visit www.fox.com/secretmillionaire.